had to do the crazy screen sharing thing again, because it's not letting me just show Clip Studio's window in this. So, bear with me. Okay. Get my chat back up here. So this time it is exciting poses. So I asked my family to pose for me again, and this is what they gave me. I don't know if you guys can see all that, but for some reason everybody wants to throw their hands up for excitement. So I had a lot of that, and it was hard to try to get them to do different poses. And I don't have as many poses this time as last time. I know I did 12 last time, which was a lot. I've only got 7, so hopefully they will fit a little bit easier. And if you guys hear screaming, that's just my siblings back there just acting ridiculous. So, don't mind them. But how has your day been so far? Well, why is it? Okay, hold on. My layers must be doing something here. Oh, that would make sense. That's good, that's good. That's nice. Our day's been a little hectic. I wish it was calmer than it was. Oh, that's purple. Okay. We are getting ready to go on vacation, so we've actually been packing and preparing things, because we have a lot of animals. And when we leave, they have to be taken care of, you know? So. We've got a big dog outside, and then we've got 4 little dogs inside, and then a cat. You say fun, but you don't know, girl. I bet you didn't have to try and separate cats from dogs and put like block off parts of your house with wood. I mean, you might have. Yeah, we have to like actually block off the back hallway, so that way the dogs have an area. They get the back hallway and then the back bedroom, and we have to like line everything so that way they don't make a huge mess while we're gone, because the neighbors, yeah, they help take care of them, but they don't really like, they don't sit here all day with them, you know. They just kind of come in, feed them, that's about it. So, we have to prepare for lots of mess when we come back, and we try to make it as simple as possible for when we leave. Yeah. See, it'd be nice if we had somebody that we could just, like, let stay here. But unfortunately, we can't really do that. Try and curve this back a little bit more. Add some scrunch to it. Yeah, cats are always awesome about just being loners. They don't really mind too much. I worry though, because I lost a cat not that long ago. She was 15. And the other one we've got, he's 15 now. And no, he's 16. No, he just turned 15. Never mind. Too many animals, too many birthdays. But he just turned 15 in May, so it scares me, you know. So I worry a lot. Where's my select? There we go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't change my mouse options. Well, crap. That's okay. There we go. It's not gonna let me do it. Okay, hang on. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. It does get really hard to keep track of, though. Yeah. Yeah, I knew what you meant. It's hard to keep track of, easy to lose track of. So when you guys go on vacation, where do you usually go? Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think I put too much curve on this one. I did. Okay. Let's do and restart. We usually go to Pawleys Island, the beach, near like South Carolina. It's really nice, actually. You have to deal with like weekend warriors when you first go, but it's not too bad. Growing up, I used to go to oh gosh, what was it called? Ocean City. Used to go to Ocean City a lot. But Ocean City's really crowded, like ridiculously crowded. I feel like do you guys usually go during the wintertime for your cabin vacation? Because every time I think of cabins for vacations, I think of like nice and cold, and you're sitting in by the fire drinking hot cocoa, you know. Never been on the coast? So you never been to like a beach at all? Even like one of those like beachy lakes or anything? You should go. Beaches are awesome. And don't mind that chaotic screaming if you hear it. I don't know how much my mic picks up, so. I like for my vacations, I don't really care if it's like beachy or snowy or, you know, in a cabin or camping or whatever. I just like not having to be at work, and I like new experiences. Like last time we went, we did a it's like it was like a Shell Island tour thing. You get on this boat and you go out to this island and you look for shells for a couple hours, but then you have to get off the island because it's one of those kind of sandbar islands, which means that as the tides rise up, it covers up the island so the island disappears. So you only have so long to be on there. I feel like, I don't know, I hate bugs. So I feel like summertime cabin trips would just, I feel like I'd be irritated by them. Like, I don't hate like all bugs, but like mosquitoes and stuff. Oh, those legs are really skinny. That's okay. Yeah. Like, I absolutely hate mosquitoes. I don't think I know anybody that really likes them. But mosquitoes, gnats, flies, all that stuff. That's why winter's my favorite season. But I do like summertime fun here and there, you know. Well, I guess if you don't have a water source nearby, that makes sense. I don't blame you. Wasps are horrible. We actually get a lot here, which we have a river in the backyard, so we get lots of like mosquitoes and wasps and stuff like that. So it's not fun. Yeah, I think I've been stung by them before. I don't fully remember though. I do know I'm allergic to bee stings. Not like deathly where I go into anaphylactic shock or something, but I do swell up and kind of need some Benadryl to help it out, you know. Have you seen that like trick or whatever they want to call it where people take like cups of water or bowls or of water or whatever and they go up to like the nest for like wasps or hornets and they try to shake them all out and get them in that? Yeah, I would be too squeamish to do that because I do not want to be stung. There was one guy, his hand slipped from it and he got stung quite a bit. The videos did not look fun. Although I tried something last night. We set off a whole bunch of fireworks, and this is more for mosquitoes than wasps, but they say that it works on a whole bunch of different, redo that leg, a whole bunch of different, like pests like that. They say it's really great for your garden too, actually, but I tried the cinnamon trick. I took some cinnamon and I kind of just rubbed a little bit, like not a whole bunch where I'm like trying to give myself a self-tan or something. But just enough to kind of get the scent on there. And I only did it like up to my elbows and up to my knees, like for the ankles and wrist part, because those are the parts that they really like to bite. And it worked. Like, they landed on the other parts that I didn't put them on, but they didn't once land and try to bite my ankles or my wrists or anything like that. So, there's a trick for you. They say if you sprinkle that around, it's supposed to keep all those pesky kind of insects like that at bay. And if you garden, they say to sprinkle that on the soil, and it's really good for the plants too. They say other things keep, like mosquitoes and wasps and bees and stuff away, like, what was it, like lavender or something, and mint, maybe? It's another herb. But I have tried lavender oils, like little drops on the edges of my socks and stuff like that. They don't care about that scent at all. They will just keep biting until you have no more blood left. By the way, do any of these poses look exciting? Like somebody's excited? Because they were having such a hard time trying to come up with excited poses. And a lot of them were looking really similar. So I think I may end up doing this one, but push it a bit more when I get to the 3D model portion later this evening. I have to kind of cut a break in between because I've got to leave the house at like 4:30 my time. It's 3:30 now. So I figured I can at least do the drawing portion now. But I think I might do this one because it's more of like the pent up before the burst of excitement. But I'm not for certain yet. Because some of these other ones, like, they want us to show excitement without facial expressions. And I mean, these are all the poses I've got. So I feel like maybe this one, because it might look like dancing. Or like I said, this one because it's like pent up, getting ready to burst. This one was like, oh, gotta hurry up and get the prize or something. I don't know. And this one was supposed to be like a mid-jump, so I had to kind of just fudge the legs because they can't obviously stay suspended in midair. Yeah. So if you got any other fun, interesting, exciting poses, let me know. Because I might be able to use one of them. I almost forgot which pose I was on for a second. Yes, I've heard about that too, that it matters about your blood type. It also matters for certain genes that you have. So like, those DNA testing places, like Ancestry, 23andMe, stuff like that. I did the 23andMe one, And that was actually one of the, what do you call it? Chromosomes or something? I don't know if that's really the right word that I'm looking for, but one of the things in your DNA that contributes to that, of whether or not you have it. And unfortunately, I think I do. I've got the thing that makes me seem more tasty to mosquitoes. Oh shoot, I'm changing my color. Another thing you can do, that my stepdad used to do with his sons when they were in Cub Scouts, and I don't know if you'd want to eat this many of them for it to work, but they actually went camping up somewhere either in Canada or towards Canada where there were so many mosquitoes it sounded like the buzzing of a motor outside their tent. So they had to do this to prepare to try and help ward the mosquitoes off. And they said that it worked. Like, they got some bites, but it wasn't as many as they should have gotten for how many mosquitoes there were. Eat lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of onions. And garlic. Onions and garlic. They hate that. And I mean, they ate it like every meal for the whole week prior. And I mean, it helped with that situation, so just add more of that to your diet. I don't. See, I'm staring at my light right now. I'm not sneezing. But if I have to sneeze, like I feel one coming on, I can force myself to sneeze. And I mean, sometimes I can use a light to help force myself to do that, but I think it's more or less in my brain of me trying to force myself to sneeze. Just like I can force myself not to sneeze just as well. Which Mom used to work for a doctor that said, which, I mean, I don't know if this is just all psychology or not, but they said that if you say strawberries really fast, it'll stop you from sneezing. Like, if you say it like 6 times really fast or something, like strawberries, 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 and it'll stop you from sneezing. You'll still feel like you have to sneeze, you just can't sneeze. One of my brothers, though, he can look at a light and not have to sneeze, but he can look at a bright light and it'll make him sneeze. Which I think that was actually another one of the things that they tested for in that 23andMe thing. Was the bright light. Like the photo, they called it photo something effect. But yeah, it makes you sneeze. It is genetic, it is. And it's weird. Genetics are weird. Like, did you know that lactose intolerance is actually the norm, and being able to drink milk and dairy and stuff like that is a genetic mutation that has happened over time for humans? Because we are not supposed to be able to digest milk, especially that of another creature. Like, we're supposed to have the so-called milk of, our moms when we're born and stuff like that. But to actually be able to, like, drink cow's milk or goat's milk or something like that, and not have a reaction to it, not have it mess up your stomach or whatever, is actually a genetic mutation. Which, if you ever want to do that 23andMe thing, I think I've got something where I had already done one that they give like a code thing, so like if anyone else wants to try, it'll give them a discount on it. So if you ever want to do that, just let me know in like Discord or something, and I can send you the code. I think it's like 10%, 15% off, something. And it's really simple, like it doesn't take blood or anything, like it's your spit. And it's, I mean, they keep you updated. So, like, the more research that they do, the more information you end up getting. So, like, mine, they've updated it quite often, since I've done it. And they look for a lot of different things, too. I keep hitting that button. Why do I keep... Okay. They test for a lot of different things. Some things you wouldn't even think was genetics. Like, let's see if I can think of some other crazy things that it told me for mine. Yeah, definitely let me know, because it'll save you some. But let's see. It told me, and you actually help their research too when you when they give you their feedback on it, because where they have so many people from different cultures and countries and different backgrounds, they take that into account as well, because like, oh, people in this region are constantly exposed to like spicy food, so they have a higher intolerance because it gets genetically passed down. And oh, my battery's low. Hang on, let me grab my charger. BRB. See? Told you I'd be right back. Okay, hang on just a second. Okay. Or, yeah. Hang on just a second. I'm being called. If I can figure out which window I'm going to. Alright. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I really have to make more scenes in OBS, so I don't just have to throw you guys back to the starting soon page. Okay. So, some other cool things is, like for me, they found out that I've got more Neanderthal genes than like 98 or 99 or something % of the people who have done 23andMe. And I thought that was kind of cool. And which this may be wrong, but there are a few things that come from that. So I don't remember if these are the exact things or not. But, see, I may do this pose, too. I don't know. Maybe I'll try both. So, like, the Neanderthal genes... Well, that's actually really angled. Whatever. It'll work. The Neanderthal genes will make you... really, it's like... I feel like it's supposed to make you taller, which was funny because I'm short. It may be to make you shorter, but I feel like it was to make you taller, and I'm like short. I think it makes you like bitter things more, which I do. Like, I love dark chocolate more than anything. And there were several other things. But it'll tell you like your percentage that you most likely, like, you don't tell them any descriptor factors, but they tell you your percentage of having like green eyes, curly hair, like different, like freckles, stuff like that. Widow's Peak. Let's see, whether or not you prefer salty things over sweet things. What other things does it tell you? It lets you know. I've plugged my PC in. Okay, hold on. Maybe I didn't plug it in. I did not. Okay. Let's see. There it goes. It'll tell you like whether or not you like coffee, just a whole bunch of different things. And then it'll also kind of give you insight into medical things. And it does tell you that, it's not a diagnosis, blah, 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 blah. But it'll tell you, like, if you should be more prone to getting, like, diabetes or Alzheimer's. Like, different things like that. It's pretty cool. Like my dad's, he did both Ancestry and 23andMe. I only did the 23andMe one because, well, some of these things can be expensive, and they actually had a sale for Christmas one time or something, and it made it like, I don't know, $70 or something. And I was like, well, that's not bad, especially if they keep you updated on your stuff. Like, not bad at all. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and we'll just see. We'll see what it's all about. Yeah, me too. I like all the, science-y stuff like that. It's thundering here. We're getting some of those storms from the hurricanes and tropical storms and all that stuff that's been going on lately. I love a good thunderstorm. I don't know if you guys can hear it rumbling out there or not. Oh gosh. I did not select the whole thing. Why is it doing that? What in the... Oh. Okay. I might learn technology eventually. Yeah, I don't know if they ever figured out that whole Discord situation either, by the way, speaking of technology. Wings or no wings? Well, okay, here's a question. What type of dragon is he? Like, in your head, what type of dragon? Because I love a good dragon, but I know that dragons, just like people, vary based on culture and where they're at, and things that they've been exposed to. So is he more of like a Western dragon, or a Chinese lung, or a Korean dragon, or a wyvern, or I don't know. By the way, since you love dragons, I can't sketch like feet bent. It looks weird. I can't do it. Okay. Just go like that. Since you love dragons, I was getting sidetracked for a second. Have you ever read the Dragonology, like the Ology books series? Because they have some really good dragon books. I'd say if he's more based off of a Chinese dragon, then go traditional and don't give... Oh, I moved it up into my other drawing. Oh, crap. Okay, let's backspace until I can move it back. There we go. I would go more traditional, and do him with no wings. Unless you wanted to play with it and be more creative, and do kind of like a mix of like Chinese and Western. Then maybe add some little wings, or maybe try a pose with like the wings kind of half folded or something. Or you could do like really like long, like swoopy ones. Those are always looking really cool. They're a lot to draw, but they look really cool. So, that didn't really help you though, did it? If you haven't read them, they're kind of kiddish, but they are really good, I think. They go in depth to the different types of dragons and stuff. Let me see. Like, this is one of the mini books from the series. I just happen to have this one on my shelf over there. And this one doesn't have as many pictures and stuff as the other ones do, but they do give you lots of, like, dragon references. Like this one goes into different dragon breeds. And it can really help you distinguish design differences from across different cultures. Because before I even found these books, I didn't realize there was a difference between like Chinese and Korean. Like I thought it was just like the Asian dragon and the Western dragon, and like that was it. Like with wings, without wings. Like giant flying worm, dinosaur thing. Like, you know. But it's called Dragonology, and it's like a really big book. It's really cool. Usually in libraries or bookstores, you can find them in like the teen kind of section. So they're not like kiddish, but they're not like considered like adult novels, because, you know, there's pictures in there. Oh. But it's really, really cool. Yeah, you should definitely look it up. The company itself, like Ology Books, used to have a website. I think it was Ology World or something like that. But the site is no longer working. But they have everything. Like, they've got Dragonology, Wizardology, Illusionology, Dungeonology, like if you like Dungeons and Dragons. They've got Egyptology, if you ever want to learn more about, like, pharaohs and mummies and stuff like that. They've got Spyology, which I did learn a couple of things from that one. They've got Dinosaurology. I think the Dragonology and the Wizardology are like their main ones. Oh, you think that's a lot of stuff? That's not even the tip of the iceberg. They've got probably like 15 different ologies. It's really, really cool though. Like you should look into them. But the Dragonology and the Wizardology, I think, are their biggest ones because they have so many like sub books in those two categories. Like I think there's probably 7 or 8 different Dragonology series books in there. For different things. Like that one was raising and keeping a baby dragon, so it teaches you more of like the side of things that people don't think about, so like that may help you in your fantasy world as well, things that the baby dragons may need for nurture and caring and different stuff like that. But yeah, it's really good reference. They also have card games and board games too. I've got the Dragonology board game, and I've got the Wizardology card game. I want the Dragonology card game too, but I don't have that one yet. I like Ology book stuff. I've got a lot of their stuff. Almost all of them. Not everything, but almost all of them. Yes, it is. It's really, really good reference material. Like, I've used it a lot for dragon stuff. Yes, it is. It's really fun. And because that one and the Wizard one, I think, are their best sellers, you can usually find those lots of places. Like if you just had, like I said, a public library, they may have an Ology book section in their like kind of teen reader area, or young adult, or however your library words it. If you didn't want to go and try and like buy one. But if you just search up Dragonology, like Google it, it'll pop up. Like, here, watch, I'll show you. Okay. Like, see? Right there. Dragonology. And it's cheap, too. I mean, look at that. Like, $6. Right there. But it's really good. It's got lots of different references in it of a whole bunch of different kinds of dragons. There's also a field guide. Is it this one? Yeah, so there's 4 different ones. There's a field guide. Well, it's just gonna keep flipping through. The field guide one, I think, is the one that's like this thick, and it's actually got physical models that you make of them. So it's got, let me find my Clip Studio. It's got like, I think they're wooden, or they're like really thick, like cardboard models, and you can make them and you can actually hang them around your room. But it also gives you a chance to kind of look at them in like a 3D perspective too, if you ever wanted to move them around and get different views than just kind of what they show or describe to you. Now my pen and board's not gonna work. I really need like new stuff. Come on. If my cord didn't have a short in it, it would work. There we go. Okay, no! Okay. I'm gonna hang it on my computer, maybe that'll work. No? There we go. Haha. Skills. Yeah, I think, because I've got that, like, the field guide one where you actually make them. I made one. Oh, there it is. Hang on, let me grab it. See, this is the only one that I've made so far. But like, you see it's like a thick kind of, like, or thin, I guess, cardboard-ish. I broke its wing a little bit, so that's my bad. But they can actually flap. And it comes with like a little stand that has the type of dragon on it. Like this one's considered a frost dragon, which are very similar to European dragons. But they live in colder, icy kind of climates. So their scales are usually like whitish, bluish, like icy tinted. And they're smaller and thinner than Western dragons. But yeah, so they got different different ones. I think it comes with like, oh, he lost his tail. My bad. And I'm gonna put it on upside down. Okay, there we go. They come with, I want to say like 8 different reference models you can build. Something like that. But, yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, so I've done all my poses, and now I have to sketch out a bouncing ball reference. So I'm going to try and do this in about 10 minutes, because I gotta leave here at about 4:30. So let me find my video, because I took a reference shot of a basketball. That's what we're doing this time in class, is it popped up with a, with one of my Snapchat, apparently that's a thing now, Snapchat, like memories. And it's got my boss's dog at my desk. Let's see. Let me find my reference here. Was it this one? Okay, so I need to, I'm gonna export this and then see if I can slow it down. I don't know. I usually try to take videos on my Snapchat so that way I can save it there and it doesn't actually save like on my phone taking up that space. Pro tip. I always have way too many photos and videos on my phone. Like the last one, there's absolutely no space on it whatsoever. Okay, photos. I don't know why videos go into photos, but they do. Okay, so, okay, well, that's, alright, so we start, about, oh gosh, auto rotate is on. Alright. You know, I actually have a lot of, like, screenshot pictures on my phone. Just because I see a lot of cool things that I like, or that I want, or that I want to try. And I end up with a lot of screenshots. Like, I've got more screenshots than anything else. It's sad. Let's see. I don't know. Should I put it about here? Okay. I kind of wish I had it set up where you guys could see the video as well. But I don't, so... Sorry about that. Let's see, that's about the height right there. And if the first one started up there... Oh. See, so you know. Let's see, if that's the ground, and that's up there, I lost about half. Okay. And then it's about right there. And then it's about, okay, around the ground again. That's about half, honestly. There. Well, basketballs fall and lose about half of their height. Each time. At least so far they look like they have. Okay, so see, that one goes to about 3 blocks high. Now, this one, the next bounce kind of goes like less than half. They're just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay. Oh, I guess it has to bounce on the ground first, huh? That sounds familiar. Like, I think I've heard of that. And I might have seen like a little video clip of it on like YouTube Shorts or something like that. Which that's actually a lot of my screenshots too, is like animes that I find little clips of that I want to watch. Oh shoot. I just cut off half a ball. That might actually be one of them. It really does. It sounds familiar. So I think I've heard of it. And it may even be on my watch list. This next one's kind of... If you want, and I don't know if this would really be considered family friendly, or not, but if you want some sort of like crazy, but kind of cute and kind of funny anime, one that I got my mom to watch, and she is not an anime person, is called Hare plus Goo. It's like that. And it is, it's interesting. It is very interesting. It's cute. It's cute. And my mom does not do anime, but it was so cute and funny that she loves it. Like, I bought it for her on DVD. Oh shoot. So what is your favorite genre of anime? Oh gosh. What did I... Oh, I guess I hit that thing. Ooh, that's awesome. I don't have a lot of manga. I've got... I don't know if you can see in my mess of a room, but like my shelf over there, that one right there, it's got manga on it, and I don't have a lot. I've got My Neighbor Seki, which it's pretty cute and wholesome too. I mean, it's literally just like this kid in class that, that's not what I wanted to do. That, he gets bored, so he does things like he will make like he made like a post office in one of them, and he was sending like little mini letters, like people, like kids passing notes in class, but he would make it where like he was the central post office, and they'd have to come through there, get like little mini stamps and send them on their way and stuff. And then the other girl that sits next to him is like study. Like, what are you doing? And it's a cute dynamic. They actually have an anime for that one too. And then I've got Nora, which is, it's like shonen. It's like the demon dog of the underworld, like Cerberus, however you want to pronounce it, gets sent to the human world to be trained, like a dog training thing. It's pretty cool if you like shonen at all. Like, I don't do a lot of shonen, but like I like that one, and I like original Naruto or original Dragon Ball, something like that. I've actually been watching My Hero Academia a lot lately. And then I've got, now don't judge me on this one, I've got Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma, for manga, but they've got recipes in there, and if you don't believe me, I can show you what. Because I wanted to learn how to make the stuff, and it said that in the mangas they listed the recipes for different things that they made in that, like, in that book. So I got the mangas so that way I can try and make all the cool, crazy foods that they had. And then I've got a couple other random ones. Like, I've got some cat ones. Like, one is Fuku Fuku. It's just like a cat's daily life. Like, it's really cute. I've got a Final Fantasy Volume 1, which I actually have not read yet. I've read like a few pages. I've got an Ouran High School Host Club one, just like a random one. And I've got Kimi ni Todoke. I've got like one or two of those that my pen pal in Japan actually sent me. So they're in Japanese, because I asked her if she could find me one, so that way when she was teaching me Japanese, I could try to learn to read it and actually read a manga in Japanese, which was really cool. I'm still not that fluent yet, but I'm trying. Duo has been being very persistent on me lately, so she used to help me out a lot with like actually writing and pronunciation and stuff. Like, we'd do Zoom calls and stuff. It was really cool. Horror is something else when you get into anime. Like, they go crazy. Slice of life, romance, like, I like slice of life rom-coms. Those are my go-to. So I could probably give you lots of suggestions for that. Okay, that one sounds interesting, and it is a very long title. There was one I seen, I don't think it was that one, but there was something about a villainous one. It was on, like, one of those, like one of those, like, Google things, that pops up, and it was, like, a list of top 10, something about, like, female, like, lead animes, or, I don't know, something like that, and it had villainous in the name, too. I know that tells you nothing about what it was called, but that's the way my brain's working right now, because I've got my AC off, so you guys can hear me, and it's getting kind of hot, and my brain's getting kind of fried. I haven't watched Solo Leveling yet. That's on my to-watch list. Let's see. You like slice of life romance. Do you like a little bit of magic in there at all? Because if so, and do you have Netflix? That's another question. Yeah, Parasite is a little much. Psycho-Pass, I think I watched that one before, but I don't remember. Also, Paprika is kind of crazy too, if you've ever seen that one. Okay, if you don't mind a bit of magic, You don't have Netflix? Oh gosh. Well, darn. I was gonna recommend, it's either Romance Killer or Romantic Killer, something like that. It's really, really funny. Like, this gamer girl, she has this one game that's like, she doesn't remember ever getting it or something, but she's like, you know what, I'm gonna play it anyway, because why not? And she sticks it in there, and this, like, it's like a push start type of thing, and when she does it, it causes all this havoc. Like, this creature comes out, and it's like her fairy god creature type of thing, and she basically ends up living with like 2 or 3 dudes because this creature is trying to get all this romance into this life because she's like a neat, if you've heard that term in anime. But yeah, it's really funny and cute. You might be able to find it on there. It's either Romantic Killer or Romance Killer. I think it's Romantic Killer. It's here. Actually, let me look it up. Let's see. Here we go. Romantic Killer. Yes, it's Romantic Killer. So this is it. It's really cute. Like, it's adorable, and it gives you different like tropes. Like for the guys, like this is the best friend that she never knew she had. Like, he just magically popped up, and she's like, who are you? And the magic creature thing, like this little dude, yeah, right there, is like, oh, just your best friend that you've known since you were like 4. And she's like, what is this? Like, I have no idea who this person is. It's funny. It's funny and cute and wholesome, and I like it. There we go. Ooh, a tsundere villainess. The tsunderes are always fun. I think that's like one of the best deres that people like. Like the tsunderes and kuderes. They like them the best. Recovery of an MMO Junkie. I have not heard of that one, but I'm gonna look into that one. Definitely. So I can remember that. Yeah, see, like this one, the Romantic Killer one, like it's kind of harem-like, but it's kind of not. Like they give real reasons as to like why these things are happening, and like it's not just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw you into like 6 other different people. No, like one of the guys is strictly like a schoolmate, so she only sees him then. Another one was, like I said, like that best friend type of deal, like neighbor situation. And then the other one she does end up having to live with because his house floods. Like, I wonder why. And the magical creature's just like, that, okay, I might have to give that one a watch too. Alright, you know what? Let's see. I'm going to screenshot this so that way I've got the chat. See, this is what I do. This is why I have so many screenshots on my phone. So that way I can, can I just do, there we go, full screen. That way I've got all of those animes for later I can go look at. But I do have to leave in like 10 minutes, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to call this a night on this sketchy live stream here. I will be back on later this evening though, because I do plan on doing the animation, or at least the posing portion. So let me kind of readjust these people, and then I will call it a night. I can make them a little bit bigger, more viewable here. So yeah, if you want to join later, totally do so, because I will be doing the posing and then the bouncing ball animation later this evening. Probably, like, I probably won't be home till 8-ish, so, well, let's see, 5:30, no, 5, 6, 7, I'm gonna be home about 7:30, gotta eat dinner, so maybe like 8:30, something like that. I may end up doing something. So, if you're up then, you know. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Okay. And we can totally talk more about dragons and anime. Ah, yes, family night. See, we can't really have a family night in my house because nobody gets along enough to do it. Like, they're all just, like, some get along with others, and then some have, like, a day, you know. Like, they're having a day. Leave them alone. So, and, like, Mom doesn't like doing, board games either, so that's out. And then we've got all different age ranges. We've got, like, we've got from 5 to, like, 15, not counting, like, me and my mom and my stepdad. So there's a lot of games they can't play. Unfortunately. But it was fun, and I will see you guys later. Bye.